Hey guys, I'm just about to get ready for the day. I just put Bentley down for his nap. I showered, washed my hair, and curled it this morning before I got the kids up for school, but I haven't had time to do my makeup yet. So hot. Stand by. Hold on. This sweater is caught on my necklace. Let's try this again. Sorry, I am so warm. I don't know why, but our bedroom is like the hottest room in the house. We literally have a window open like at all times because it's so dang hot. Anyway, haven't done my makeup yet. This is pretty much my daily makeup that I do, and it seems like you guys always compliment me more so when I have this than when I have like a full face of makeup on. I don't do like full coverage makeup every single day unless I am filming that day or have somewhere to go later. I'm just taking my rings off. So I thought I would just share a quick mommy makeup routine with you. I can get this done in 5 minutes. Most of the time I get this done with Bentley running around at my feet or going through and taking out all my makeup brushes and lip glosses and scattering them all over the floor. But I am able to do this with peace and quiet today, so I thought I would film it. So I moisturized and washed my face in the shower this morning, moisturized afterwards. This is just my Psychopair. I usually put this on in the morning, like after I wash my face, but I forgot. So this is going on now, and this is good too because it'll rehydrate my face. If you are like me and like you shower in the morning and then come back to do your makeup, I would definitely recommend refreshing your face with some kind of face spray. My favorite one is the Caudalie grape water. I usually just because I just find that my makeup applies better, my skincare applies better, everything goes on better. I always equate that to like putting soap on a dry sponge. You're not gonna get suds and bubbles unless it's wet. So okay. So that's Psychopair. A lot of times I will just do that in concealer. But if I actually want to do some coverage on my face, which honestly is more times than not, then I follow up with the rest of what I'm going to show you. So this step, concealer, I conceal. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, like this line especially up here. So I usually conceal those first after I put the Psychopair on. But if you have pretty normal to like good skin, you can totally skip this step and just go right into the next step. So I'm just doing this as like a head start step just to get my skin a little bit more even. I wish I didn't have to do this, and I don't think that a lot of you will need to. The next product that I'm going to show you that I use is pretty good coverage and you don't really need it. But just with all my discoloration, I need some kind of like concealer underneath. So the standout product besides the Psychopair, I've shared this before, is Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter. I wear the shade medium. It's number 4. It has a doe foot applicator, and I kind of just squiggle it on my face, like just very little. Very, very little. You can put this on with your hands. You can do a beauty blender, but I usually use a brush because I like a more fuller coverage. And the beauty blender a lot of times will shear out the product. But again, if you have better skin than I do, then a beauty blender works great. This is like my favorite brush, and I think it was a happy birthday reward from Sephora, the Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush. It was a VIP Rouge like exclusive, and it's my favorite foundation brush. Even when I do my full coverage foundation, this is the brush I use. So this is the magic. This is the product that you guys always compliment me on my skin. What foundation are you wearing? It's always this one, because not only does it give you amazing coverage and a little bit of tint, but your skin literally glows. And I'm gonna turn around in a second and just show you in front of a window what this actually looks like on. So, holy glow, like crazy. My skin is not oily at all. What you're seeing is sheer glow. Like, it's insane. And for some it might be too much, but for me it's amazing, and I would not have it any other way. So that's it. Quick 30-second, blend that in. No mom probably, if you're leaving the house, ever leaves without some kind of concealer. So I go ahead and I just add a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose just to highlight. And this is the Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. Oh, I hate to say it, but I have recently swapped that out as a damp beauty blender for my Tarte Shape Tape. I used to be an avid Tarte Shape Tape fan, but this has quickly replaced it because it's got the same coverage and staying power, but to me it feels so much lighter, and you can't overdo it with this product. Like with the Shape Tape, if you put on too much, it looks like cake and it doesn't look cute. But with this one, it's almost sheer. It feels like it's going on sheer, but the coverage that it gives you is crazy good. So I just do this under my eyes, and then I usually just use a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent set powder because I do have lines under there, and if I don't set it, then they'll settle into those lines. So I just dab with my beauty blender underneath. And then I just take whatever powder I have left in there and just go around my mouth and T-zone. The Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury does not need to be set unless it's too much glow, in which case you might want to use just a little bit of powder. But for me, I sometimes it's like too glowy for me, so I'll just mat it out with some powder. So I kind of let that bake a little bit, and then besides that, all I do is I run some Gimme Brow from Benefit through my eyebrows. I use the shade 5. I have lash extensions, so that drastically cuts my makeup routine in half, honestly, because I'm not doing any eye makeup. I very, very, very rarely put eye makeup on. If anything, I might throw some bronzer in my crease or smudge, like smoke some bronzer underneath my lashes, underneath on my lower lash line. Other than that, I don't get fancy with eye makeup. I feel like I don't need it. I don't need eyeliner. I definitely don't need mascara. So for me, it's just about my skin. I just want my skin to look good. And then you could do blush and bronzer, but since this is a quick mom routine and this is something like I don't always have a lot of time to do, I try to choose a shade that kind of acts as a duo, a blush and a bronzer, and I just use one product. And I'll give you a few different options of what those might look like. First one is Cargo's Tonga, and I believe you can get this one at Kohl's. This is one of my very favorites, probably one of the longest running blushes I've had in my collection. It's by Chanel and it's called Rose Bronze. This is an amazing fall cheek color. I don't know if you can still get this one. Where is it? By NARS, it's called Douceur. Madly is another really great one. Madly is usually my go-to, and then Douceur, which is all cracked. But these are all really good options. And then the other one that I usually reach for the most is Tarte Exposed. So they kind of all have that similar like brownie mauve tone. But today, I think I'm just gonna use Tarte Exposed. No, I'm gonna use Cargo Tonga. And I just use a short little brush. So I literally used 2 makeup brushes in this whole look. And I kind of put the color in between where I put the bronzer and my blush. So I just go in between, and I feel like the further back you go, it lifts your face up. So it's just a little tip that I do. And then I just take whatever I have left and I go down my nose just to kind of centralize, like have color be in the center of your face too, so it doesn't look, so it just kind of all flows. And that's pretty much it. This color is so pretty, I don't want to stop putting it on. The last thing I do is I just take a little fluffy brush and I just swipe underneath my eyes from that powder that was baking. Just go over my face, make sure I don't have any. That translucent set powder is pretty, it absorbs into your skin pretty good. So I usually don't have like powder that I need to dust off, but I just do this just in case. And that is that. And then throw on some kind of lip color. I'm gonna use one of these new Origins that I've been completely obsessed with. I'm gonna use one of their Blooming Sheers, and this is in the shade Fuchsia Fields. Wow, no I'm not, that is really bright. I'm gonna use this one, Honey Blush. It's the perfect mom nude. Perfect nude. Just like a little bit of color, a little bit of shine, and they are very, very moisturizing. So let me take you in front of the window so you can actually get some good light. And that's it. That's my quick mom makeup. Flawless face filter and Psychopair, concealer under the eyes, and some cheek color, something in my brows, and I'm golden. If you do not have lash extensions, I would probably just put on mascara. I would probably skip the eye makeup altogether and just do mascara. That's usually what I would do anyway before lash extensions when I didn't have a lot of time. But I really can do this routine in under 5 minutes with a child at my feet. The other part I thought I would do is maybe just give you like a quick tour of my bathroom, because I've been getting questions about that a lot lately, now that it's a hot mess after I just tore into it. I'm gonna just give it a quick clean because I just made a mess, and I'll be right back. Okay, much better. I tidied up a little bit, so let me turn you around. This is what you see when you walk into my bathroom. Initially when we were building, I did not like this layout at all. I just didn't like how the tub was kind of like smack in the middle, but there weren't very many options on how we could redesign this room. Friends of ours that live across the street decided to actually put their sinks together and put the tub like on that wall where this sink would be, or that sink, I can't remember. But what I didn't like about that was you had this like massive space in the middle of the bathroom. It was almost like a dance floor. It was just so big, and it was just kind of awkward to have that much area in the bathroom. It just felt wasted to me. So after I saw that, I was like, I think I'll just keep it the way it is. The one change that we did make was this little, they call it a linen closet, was to where my vanity is. This was all a closet, and I really wanted to have a vanity. So I shortened the closet and I had them put this little like counter in. So that's Dan's side. The color on the walls is Accessible Beige from Sherwin-Williams. It's the same color we have in our kitchen, but we just chose a different finish. That little thing that has all my products was a little letter organizer I found at TJ Maxx. Mirrors from Target. It's like my jewelry catch-all. Here's my overstock of like products and all of my makeup stuff. I love this sign that I found at TJ Maxx. This is our shower. Pretty basic. And then our toilet is right behind this door. And that's my little night sky print that we had framed that Colette got us for the wedding. So I do like that the toilet is kind of tucked back there, so you don't really even see it when the door is open. A little stool for Bentley and like all of his toys we usually put out when he's in here. When one of us is like taking a shower or when I'm getting ready in the morning, he's just playing. And our little white rugs are from Opal House, the Opal House Target line. I love the floor. The floor is like one of the things that sold me. One of my favorite things about the bathroom because it looks wood. It looks like wood, but it's actually tile. So that's our little bathroom. I still want to find like a valance or something over that window. And I do want to put like maybe some more artwork on either side of the window. I just haven't found like the perfect thing yet. That's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed my quick mommy routine that I do for my makeup in the morning. You guys know that I really enjoy getting ready every day. It doesn't take me long, and it makes a heck of a difference in how I feel about myself, and just, I don't know, I just feel more productive when I'm feeling more put together. So for me, it's something that I make a priority. I know it's not a priority for everyone, but to be a stay-at-home mom, it can be lonely and kind of dreary sometimes. So I like to just feel not so dreary and just do a quick like face of makeup, make sure my hair is somewhat clean, and that's it. And it's the little things, and it makes such a difference in my mood. So I wanted to share this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have links to the products I use below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.